Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you step by step how to start a family blog. So this is everything that we are going to cover today. What exactly is a family blog, how to pick a niche and niche down. Now it's very important when you start your new blog or website that you pick a niche and niche down. After that, I'm going to talk about something called web hosting, why you need it for your website so people can actually see it. After that, I'm going to help you install WordPress. I'm actually going to help you install a free and premium WordPress theme and some changes you need to make to your website so that you can start getting traffic. After that, I'm going to show you how to start writing so you can write and connect with your audience and write faster. After that, I'm going to show you different ways that you can make money with your website, why you need to share your content on social media in the very beginning, and about how many blog posts you need to write. Be sure to check out the first 3 links in the description, as I'll refer to those links throughout the duration of this video. So first things first, what is a family blog? Now, a family blog is a blog where you take questions and concerns from everyday people and you put them in a written format where you help solve problems. For example, people are asking questions about traveling with a large family. They're asking about returning back to school. If you look at this website right here, it's katieellison.co.uk. They've actually created content where they're doing different activities with the family. Now, it's very important that when you create a family blog, you have to create the family blog based on what people are searching. You can't just create content on what you think people want to know. You have to go out and create content on what people are actually asking. The only caveat to that is if you are already well known and you're a public figure, then you can do just about whatever you want. But here's another example. This website's called motherdistracted.co.uk, and they are creating content also with regard to the family. 3 wonderful craft projects. See, that's crafts for the entire family. Getting started guide to homestead. That's another thing that families that are potentially doomsday preppers, survivors, things like that are going to be interested in. So one way to help you find a niche is to take a look at keywords on websites that are actually already ranking. And to do that, we're going to go back over to this website here, katieellison.co.uk. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it right into our keyword research tool. This is called Ahrefs. You don't have to use it, but this is going to make your life a little bit easier. And so what we've done here is I have put in the domain name, which I'll explain in just a moment, and they rank for 1.9 thousand keywords. I'm just going to click on this and we're going to get a look and see, take a look and see what they rank for. As you can see, here are some of the things: 13 weeks pregnant, modern conservatory, Warner Holidays 2015. There are all sorts of things that they're ranking for. Now, as a new blog or website, I recommend that you change the keyword difficulty to 5 or less. Keyword difficulty is a scale between 0 and 100. The closer you get to 100, the more difficult it will be for a new blog or website to rank. So if we change it to 5 or less, as you can see, Mommy, Daddy, and Me makes 3. They're ranking for that. There is all sorts of stuff that they're ranking for, and you could potentially rank for these as well, as long as you're writing high quality content to help solve a problem. Now that's going to be the theme when you create your blog. You want to create a family blog that helps to solve problems. All right, so let's jump back over to our slide deck here. We have answered exactly what a family blog is. We have picked a niche and we've niched down. The next step is to get web hosting. In order for your website to be seen on the internet, it needs to be hosted somewhere. When you click that first link in the description, you can work with the best web hosting company for beginners. What you'll do is you'll rent hard drive space called a server, and that web hosting company will actually serve your website out to your target audience from across the world. In fact, when you click that first link, you'll actually get a domain name for free. A domain name is simply the name that your customers or your target audience is going to refer to your website by. For example, katieellison.co.uk is a domain name, and you can take care of all of that when you click that first link in the description. And what we're actually going to do right now is I'm actually going to walk you through the steps of setting up web hosting and getting a domain name step by step. When you click that link, you'll be taken to this website where you'll go ahead and click Get Started. What I recommend is to click the first one on the far left, the basic plan, if you're just getting started with a website. As you can see, there are a number of options, but click that, click Select, and then move on. Here you're going to create a domain name. If you have one in mind, you can type it in here like you see that I do. What I recommend is try and find a domain name that's going to be related to your niche. Now, what I do is I type in a domain name that I know is already taken. When it's taken, you're going to get this error. What you can then do is go back and try different domains. Now, make sure, again, you want to pick one that's related to your niche. Click Next, and then you're going to see a green box that says that it's approved. The next step is simply to go through and enter in your contact information. Make sure that when you scroll down here, make sure that you leave all of the settings on. But again, enter in your contact information, the settings right here where it says domain privacy, leave all of this checked. If you don't leave it checked, you're going to get people reaching out to you, spamming you, emailing you, trying to get you to sign up for web hosting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign up and then jump back to you once I sign on and move to the next step. All right, so I've signed up and I'm going to go ahead and set up my website initially. Just create a simple username and password, make sure it meets the requirements there, and then move on. Make sure that you write it down too. Write it down in a safe spot so that you have it and you remember it, because it can be a pain to go ahead and get everything back. You're going to have to enter in like some vital information, but just make sure that you write it down. It's really easy and really simple. Now, one thing that I do want to note is that this part is not sped up at all. This is actual real time, and you can see that you'll go from absolutely nothing to a complete website in less than probably 10 minutes. And once you click submit, you're going to move on to the next step where you get to log in. Here is where you're actually going to start creating your WordPress website. Now, the great thing is Bluehost really does everything for you, and it's really simple. So again, I'm not speeding this up at all, and I want you to see what it really takes to create a website. Bluehost is going to do a little bit of work in the background for you, and we're just going to actually click on skip this step. This one, first one I clicked on start a blog, but for the next step, just click skip, because we know what we're doing, and I'm actually going to tell you what to do so that we can get up and running. Click get started right here on the left hand side, and then move on. Just click skip here and click skip here. And then just pick the first one on the far left. Make sure that you're picking a free theme, because they'll charge you. They have both free and premium themes, which I'll talk about in just a moment. So right now, it's actually creating your WordPress website. In just a few moments, you're going to click on log in to WordPress on the right-hand side there. You'll see it in just a second. And then we can actually start looking at some basic configurations. All right, so we click log in, and now we actually have a WordPress website. What may need to happen is you may need to click refresh a few times to get it to work, but now we have our website, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log in and delete a few plugins, because right now it has the coming soon. And so if someone tried to get to your website at this moment, it's going to say coming soon to them, even though we can see it. This is what your WordPress website looks like, but for everyone else outside of your network, it's going to say coming soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to plugins eventually, and we're going to delete some of the plugins that we don't need. Now, I talk a little bit about plugins later on, but plugins add additional features and functionality. We are going to deactivate the Bluehost as well as the other plugins that are already activated, and then we can go through and make the necessary changes, which I'll cover in just a moment. So we're going to deactivate them and then delete them. Now you want to make sure that you only have the plugins that you're using on your website. The more plugins you have, the slower your website's going to respond and function, and you're going to lose out on ranking. So make sure you have a lean setup, very few plugins, and then move on. As you can see right now, I'm just simply deleting some stuff that you don't need. If you want to, you could keep them, but obviously if you're just getting started, you don't need this other stuff. What's more important is the themes that we're going to talk about in just a moment, as well as getting writing. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete those, deactivate them, and then we're actually going to start moving on to settings, which you see right here. All right, so let's go ahead and make some changes that we absolutely have to make so that you can start getting traffic. The first thing that you want to do is you want to change your site title. Your site title is going to be the title of your website. You can make this basically your domain name. For example, my domain name is Web Hosting Rewind, and you can see that's my site title. And then the tagline is basically what your website's all about in a very succinct manner. As you can see here, mine says, get the latest news and info on all things web hosting. What you want to do is make sure that yours is relevant to your niche. For example, if you are creating content about makeup, you can say, come here for the latest tips and tricks for all things makeup. Next, you want to make sure that your WordPress address is HTTPS and not HTTP. Make sure your site address is HTTPS as well. And then the administration email should automatically be set. Uncheck the membership so that anyone can register. Make sure that this is unchecked. If we scroll down here, you want to change your time zone to your time zone. There are all sorts of them here. Next, you want to make sure that you have your date format set to the way you want, and then go ahead and click save. If we go down to writing, there isn't anything in writing that we need to change. After that, we're going to go to reading. In reading, very important, you want to make sure that your homepage displays to your latest post. That's the first thing. And the second one is you want to make sure that your search engine visibility is unchecked. do not check this. Discourage search engines from indexing this site. You do not want this, because if this is checked, people aren't going to be able to find your website, and everything that we do after this is going to be a waste. So go ahead and click save. This should be unchecked. Next, if we go down to discussion, there really isn't anything that we need to change here. Media, we can leave this as is, and then permalinks is going to be really important. Right now, your permalinks are set to plain. You want to change it to post name. This is done for search engine optimization. What's going to happen is when we create a new blog post, we are going to make it so that it's search engine optimized. We're going to use the keyword in our title, and that keyword is going to show up right here as well. And this is called search engine optimization. Make sure that it's set to post name, and then go ahead and click save. And really, that's everything that you need to do to make sure that you start getting traffic. All right, so now that we've installed WordPress, we've installed a WordPress theme, we've installed a free theme. I'm actually going to show you how to install a premium theme, and we've made some changes to your website so that you can start getting traffic. Now, what I recommend that you do is go out and get yourself a premium theme. That free theme you have is very limited in features and functionality. This is an example of a premium WordPress theme. This right here is called a hero image, and you can find images like that with premium themes. As you can see, these images actually look a little bit better. It's more inviting, and this is something that people are going to want to click on and read and learn more. Now, to get a premium WordPress theme, you can click the second link in the description. When you click that second link, it's going to take you to this website. And what you can do is you can type in family, you can type in travel, blog, you can really type in whatever your niche is. And you can see there are thousands of different opportunities. This one says 287. There are thousands of WordPress themes that you can actually download and install right into your WordPress website. What I recommend that you do is take 10 or 15 minutes, go through, find a WordPress theme that you like. Once you find one that you like, you are going to click this button to add it to the cart. Once you add it to the cart, you are going to check out, pay for it, and then download a zip file. When you download that zip file, unpack it, and there will be a second zip file. We're going to take that second zip file and we are going to install it into the back office of our WordPress website. And to do that, we're going to click on Appearance and go to Themes. When you go to Themes, you're going to click on Add New, and then you're going to click on Upload Theme. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drag and drop that second zip file right here, or you can choose to find it manually. Next, you are going to click on Install Now and Activate. And just like that, you've got a brand new WordPress website. It looks much better, and it's going to get more clicks. So the next step is to figure out how to start writing. Now, the biggest questions that I get when it comes to starting a new blog and website are, how many blog posts do I write? How do I start writing? And how long should my blog post be? I'm going to go ahead and answer the last two right now. To start writing, we're going to click on Post, and then we are going to click on Add New. And right now, you're going to see a blank page. And simply to start writing, we're going to go find organic keywords that we found in the last step. And let's say we want to write about the conservatory conversion. So what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this just like this, and I'm going to paste that in for our title. Now, the way that our titles are set up, the first half of our title is set up for search engine optimization and the algorithms. The second half of our title is set up for the human element, the reader. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put everything you need to know. Oops. And that is going to be our title. The second half is enticing our readers, our target audience, to click on our link and read our blog post. And so to really figure out about how long your blog post should be, I like to take the keyword here, copy it, and then paste it right into Google. This is going to give us about an idea of how long our blog post should be. Now, granted, this isn't going to be an end-all be-all. There is some flexibility in here. But if we opened up this one, for example, we can take a look at the word count and then set a goal to write at least the amount that's listed. Now, these are actually e-commerce websites, so that's not going to be the best example. What we could do is we could open up this one like that, and then let's see what they have. All right, so if we scroll down here, this person is writing about a renovation of their conservatory. Now, this blog post is probably, I would say probably about 2,500 words. There's a lot of images, but that's okay. So we right click and we do word counter. All right, so it's 2,000 words. And what you'd want to do is write at least a 2,000 word blog post. I'd probably write closer to 2,500 or 3,000. And one way to write longer is to really just go through and see what they wrote and see what's missing. Sometimes they're missing critical information. and you can actually add that. Another way to write longer is to simply do a 10 or 15 minute brainstorming session. In that 10 or 15 minute brainstorming session, we are going to write down 6 writing prompts. We're going to write down who, what, when, where, why, and how. And simply what we're going to do is we are going to ask ourselves questions with relation to our keyword. So we could say, what is a conservatory conversion? And when you're doing this, I want you to realize that the spelling is not important when you're doing the brainstorming. What's more important is to get your ideas down on paper so that you can have as many ideas as possible. Why you should add one for your family. And so again, you're going to take 10 or 15 minutes and you're just going to brainstorm and write down as many ideas as you can. We're going to worry about the spelling a little bit later. Once you get done with your brainstorming session, you are simply going to delete the ones that don't make any sense or aren't relative to your blog post or your keyword, and you're going to turn the ones that you keep into subheadings. And then the next step is simply to just go through, answer the questions, and fill out your blog post. Now, once you're done writing, you're simply going to click on publish, and then your blog post will be available for the world to see, hear, read, and react to. The next step is to figure out different ways to make money, and there are tons of ways to make money with your website. The easiest way, and let's see if this website's doing it, this is an e-commerce site. The easiest way to do it, and it doesn't look like these websites are doing it, but the easiest way to do it is simply to just run paid ads. Let's click on this right here. And paid ads are, here's a paid ad right here. And paid ads are an incredibly easy way to make money because it's really hands-off. What you can do is you can work with an ad network like Google AdSense, go through this get started process, and you can have ads automatically placed on your website. The good news is it's really hands-off. It's actually really easy. The only drawback to using Google AdSense is that they don't pay you very much. You will make pennies on the dollar at first, but it's still money coming in. Once you start getting significant traffic, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 page views per month, you can work with premium ad networks like Ezoic, AdThrive, Mediavine, some of the other ones out there, and you will make significantly more money. Another way that you can make money is with affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is simply recommending or selling other people's products and services. And the way that affiliate marketing works is you find affiliate programs that are relevant to your target audience. You will apply to those affiliate programs. Once you're approved, you'll get affiliate links. And then when people click on your link and buy, you get paid a commission. Now, the key to affiliate marketing is you have to promote products that are congruent or in line with the blog post and your target audience. For example, with this one, if they're talking about a vehicle, an SUV, you'd want to promote maybe SUV accessories that are going to make a cross-country drive easier. You would not get any commissions or very few commissions if you start creating content on basket weaving when you're talking about an SUV and driving cross country. So it's very important that when you get started with affiliate marketing that you find products that are congruent. Now, if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, you can click the third link in the description, and that third link will take you to a free course where you'll learn affiliate marketing step by step. Another way that you can make money, and the reason why I left this up, is simply with email marketing. The reason why you can make money with email marketing, why it's such a great opportunity, is that you can make money in a number of ways. One way that you can make money with email marketing is you can send people back over to your blog or website anytime you upload new content. And if you have ads right on your website, you can make money just when people view those ads. Another reason why email marketing is so great is you can send people to different products as they are released. Let's say there's a brand new organizer for a brand new car organizer over on Amazon and you're an affiliate. You could send them over to Amazon. When people buy, you get paid a commission. Another way that you can make money is selling your own physical or digital products. Now, selling your own digital and physical products is outside the scope of this video, but that is an opportunity as well. Next, you want to make sure that you're sharing your content on social media in the very beginning. Now, the reason why I think you should share your content on social media is simply because you will not have organic traffic immediately. And so if you can share your content on social media, you start generating some traffic. The more traffic you get, the more money that you make, and the faster you'll start seeing the level of success that you want to. In fact, when you share your content on social media, it will incentivize you to continue to write. Now, it's important that when you share your content on social media, you want to make sure that you're sharing it on relevant places. Now, you want to find a Facebook group, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, LinkedIn, where people are interested in a family style blog. It would not make sense for you to share your family style blog to people that are interested in the NBA. No one will click, buy, and you will have wasted your time. The final question that I get is about how many blog posts should I write? In my opinion, you should set a goal to write 50 blog posts. 50 is a good number simply because you are going to have 50 opportunities to start ranking for something. Your writing will get much better, your keyword research will get better, and you're showing Google that you are serious about creating content. Be sure to check out the 3 links in the description. The first one is to web hosting, the second one is to a premium WordPress theme, and the third one is to a free affiliate marketing course. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell if this video or any other video on the channel helped you out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.